What's good, YouTube? This is Mr. Purple Zero back with another video, and I wanted to get into the subject that I probably never have talked about on my channel and never brought up, and it's something I do know a lot about, but I just never brought it up. It's mostly been basketball, 2K and stuff, but I wanted to talk about football today, and I wanted to talk about Tim Tebow. Yes, Tim Tebow. Now, I know a lot of you are tired of hearing about this man, and a lot of you, don't understand a lot of the hate or the rage this man gets, and a lot of you do have a lot of animosity towards the man. But what I really don't understand is, why is there so much rage against Tim Tebow? Now, I've been watching a lot of videos here on YouTube about people talking about Tim Tebow. He sucks, or he can't throw, and all of this, And it's really doesn't. It makes sense to me, the fact that you say that he can't throw the ball. Really, he can't throw the ball. I can understand that somewhat, because there's a lot of passes where he makes where the accuracy is really off, and it's just bad. But if you really watch the game, that's one thing I do. I don't try to be biased when I'm watching the man play. Now, I'm gonna say this. I'm a Tim Tebow supporter. I support the man. But if you really watch the games, you really cannot hate on the man. You cannot hate. This is somebody that's going to put his effort and his heart on the field throughout all 4 quarters of the game. Now, mind you, those first 3 quarters may not be the best 3 quarters of football you ever watched. But you can guarantee that every time that 3 and out happens and that defense steps on the field and they get a stop and he gets back on the field, he's ready to play football. He's ready to make plays. He's ready to get something going to try to get his team to win. Now, am I going to give Tim Tebow all the credit for every win they've been getting? No. It's a team effort. But if you notice, if you've been watching the games, Tim Tebow is somebody that's going to lift his team up, lift his whole, make everybody want to play better. When they had Kyle Orton under the start, it was nowhere that kind of feeling when they was playing games. There was nowhere that kind of feeling of everybody playing hard, trying to win this football game. The crowd wasn't in it like that. But when this man, Tim Tebow, is out there on the field, everybody is charged up, because no matter what the score is, you can't count Tim Tebow out in them Denver Broncos. You can't count them out. And I'm saying the Tim Tebow and the Broncos. I'm saying everybody as a whole. I'm not just going to give all the credit to Tim Tebow. Now, mind you, his accuracy is suspect. Tim Tebow's accuracy is suspect. But if you watch the games, there's a lot of times during the games where these guys on the team drop the ball. He's not playing with A1 receivers. Willis McGahee, he's good money. But was Willis McGahee that kind of player that was going off ham like that? No, he wasn't going ham like that before. But what this man does is make everybody step their game up. I don't know what Kool-Aid they drinking at halftime. I don't know what the pep speech is. But when he's talking, I know they're listening. I mean, you got vets out there. You got Dawkins. You got Champ Bailey. You got Von Miller, rookie, doing his thing. You got a lot of good players out there that are doing their thing. And that's what it is. It's a real team effort. But you can't count this man out or give him a lot of hate and feedback just because he's trying to win a football game. That's all he's trying to do, is just win the game. It's not always looking pretty, but they're not always making it look pretty. There's a lot of times where he could have a lot of good 10-yard gains, good 20-yard gains, but they drop the ball. If you watch the game with the Bears yesterday, there was a lot of drop passes. But 4th quarter, when he rallied the troops, what happened? Clutch moments. People started catching passes. They started moving that ball. Mind you, you're going to say, oh, they changed up their defense. Is it their fault that the Bears changed up their defense? They've been watching Tim Tebow play since his other first four or five games. You know what he's going to do. You know they're running the ball. You know he's either running it from the option or McGahee's running it. You know that once in a while throws, it's going to be some passes. And it might even be a deep throw. Pause. Deep throw. But you know there's going to be a lot of passes, a lot of runs, and a lot of passes. They know what the game plan is. You got it. When you're watching footage from Tim Tebow, you know what the game plan is. You know what they're going to do. So don't wait to the 4th quarter to try to change up your defensive scheme on stopping them. But you know what? The man is just clutch. And the team just plays better. Everybody plays better because they believe in that man under center. They believe in him. And you can hate. There's a lot of rage. I've been seeing a lot of rage, a lot of hate. He can't do this. He can't do that. He can't do that. But at the end of the day, they're just going to win the game. They're winning the game. You can't count them out. You can't count them out. Score could be 20-zip in the 4th quarter. But you know when Tim Tebow's under center, he has the ball, he's in that shotgun, they have a chance of winning that game. The game is still going to be won. Right now, they're in a good playoff position right now. I think they play the Patriots next. That should be one hell of a game. You can sleep, but you can't sleep on them. It's gonna be a good game. And also, let me tell you some news I got coming up. I got when the 2K roster should be updated soon. So I'm gonna have another league coming out, and I want to get everybody involved. So all you got to do is hit me up with a message on the box or whatever. Say you want to get in the league. I'm gonna try to hold a spot down for you. I want to make this a full 32 team league, and basically I want to get some good games in. I want everybody to play their games, don't quit and whatnot. But this league should be live. We're gonna have the rookies, gonna have everybody in it. So let's stop all this Tim Tebow hate, man. Stop the rage. It's you know, it's one thing to bat against a man's skill set or what he can and cannot do, but at the end of the day, it's about winning the game, right? You can say the stats. You can talk about, when people talk about LeBron and Kobe, what do they say? At the end of the day, Kobe has this amount of rings, which is not always the right argument, but at the end of the day, it's about winning the game, and that's all he's trying to do, and that's what the team is doing. It's a team effort, and I'm Mr. Purple Zero, and I'm out.